All right, we are live. More Halo with the boys.
More Halo with the boys.
Well, I'm also boy.
You mean boy?
See, I'm one of my favorite people.
I'm one of my favorite people.
Well, you're older than the age of 5, so I think man would be more appropriate.
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato.
Because I feel like boy applies to anybody
That's
under
fair.
25 in my mind.
That's fair.
I like that human bean juice is a line from Rorschach in both versions.
Human bean juice is a line from Rorschach.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that bean juice?
That's my favorite
Human
one.
bean juice. Oh, look, a bot!
Is that bean juice? Human bean juice. Oh, look, a bot.
Oh, look, a book!
I care enough for Rorschach.
Oh, let me check something real quick. Well, actually, I'll kill you first, and then I'll check it. Okay, now I'll check it. Don't kill me again. I want to make sure that the audio is coming through so that we can hear you on the stream.
I want to make sure that the audio is coming through so that we can hear you on the stream.
Oh yeah, we can just do that. We'll just have you. Oh, I'll listen to it on the stream. Duh. Just keep talking, Corbin.
I'll listen to it on the stream. Just keep talking, Corbin.
Oh yeah, we can just do
And
that.
some PT for 2, and me and you.
Okay, yeah, it's working.
Oodles and doodles of poodles eating noodles.
But my controller's batteries are low.
My controller's
What is this? What is this? What is this? Where does it go?
What is this? Where does it go?
Okay, not that one. Where the fuck is the other cord?
Okay, not that one.
I like how if you carry if I carry a really heavy weapon, I do like the sneak like Robbie Rotten.
Okay, oh, gotta be careful not to fucking bump the stupid fragile ass capture card.
Oh, gotta be careful not to fucking bump the stupid fragile
Where the
ass
fuck is my controller charger?
Where the fuck is my controller charger?
Will this one work here? This one might work here. Hold on. Please hold, Corbin.
This one works here. This one might work here. Hold on.
So what you're saying is you're
Whoa,
out of control, Angelo?
This'll work. I found one of my controller chargers.
This will work. I found one of my controller chargers.
Typically the one I use for PS4, but nevertheless a controller charger.
Typically the one I use for PS4, but nevertheless a controller charger.
Okay. We are gravy. For a second I thought you'd be standing behind me.
Don't you find it a little unfair that men have handed women everything and have died for women for most of history, only for them to say that they're sexist and that all their hard work is
Yeah, that's because
meaningless in
bitches don't
comparison to their
appreciate
hard
what
work?
they have.
Bitches don't appreciate what they have.
Yeah.
Human bean juice. As a person, as a human being.
As a person, as a human being.
Aw. I went to idiot school.
But do you have donkey brains?
But do you have donkey brains?
Donkey.
I know.
No, he went to a nitwit school.
I know.
I wish that's
Yeah.
what they called those kinds of schools.
Yeah.
And I wish they had like freaks that didn't have lips in it. We need to start calling ugly people freaks again.
You think we should start bringing back freak shows?
You think we should start bringing back freak shows?
Oh, that why I don't know why anybody was ever against that. Freak shows are awesome. People are lame that are against freak shows.
I always hate when people got like all uppity about circuses.
How else are ugly people? How else are ugly people supposed to?
Like another thing is like circuses. People got mad because they're like the animals get mistreated and stuff. But it's like not like not every circus was like that. There were good ones out there.
Like, not every circus was like that. There were good ones out there.
And like
Yeah.
I don't think it's morally wrong to teach an animal a trick. We teach our dogs tricks all the time.
I think taking away freak shows was also really cool because.
Well, you know that when they shut down
mean,
like
that's work.
Ringlings Brothers Circus, like
You know, that's a job that they.
when they
could
shut
have
down
really
circuses,
strict
like circus animals just got put down or released into the wild where they would die because they weren't prepared because they were born in captivity.
Yeah, yeah. So people would rather the animals die than.
Well, and I like again, not every circus mistreated them. Like I mean, yeah, there were ones that did, and it's not that it wasn't a problem, but still.
Mhm. Well, overall, I don't really care about the lives of animals.
That's fair. I mean, I do. And I hold dogs to a different standard than I hold other animals to, but I'm fully willing to admit that double standard.
I wouldn't hurt animals for fun, but I view them as completely beneath me. I'm
Well,
the
I do
top
think
of
it
the
is strange that a lot of
chain.
people care more about animal lives than human lives nowadays. That said, I do have a very big emotional investment in dogs specifically. Just dogs.
Also, people think that dogs have a lot more emotion than they really do because dogs have adapted to.
I mean, they definitely do, but I think you are underselling it. Dogs are very emotional creatures.
Well, like, in the same way a lot of, I mean...
I think every animal, well, most animals have emotions, but, like, I definitely think dogs... No, but, like, I'm gonna push back a little bit on this. I think dogs actually do, like, they can sense our emotions, too, because, like, when you're, like, upset, a lot of the dog can, like, sense that and come up to you. And also, like, the main reason I hold dogs to such a high standard, too, is because...
Well, it's supposed to be a codependent relationship between man and dog, since
Yeah.
dogs have evolved in that way.
But, like, also, like, dogs are, like, the most loyal to us. So that's why I'm so attached.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn it.
I just don't really have much respect for things that try to get.
I think that's a misrepresentation, dude. I don't agree with that. Like, I do think the dogs do that. That's fair, but, like, a dog will never hate you. Whereas a cat, I hate cats. I think cats are fucking uppity pieces of shit. That and I'm allergic, so I can't really be near cats too much anyway.
I always like cats because they're natural threat. They're like they.
No,
they
I
act
hate
like
cats
natural
because they
predators.
think they're above
Like,
me. I don't want them to think that. I like a dog because it knows its place.
I don't want them to think that. I like a dog because it knows.
That's also what makes a cat kind of...
No, because that cat
Some
thinks he's
smart
fucking
goes
above me. I
that
can break
they,
his neck in 5 seconds.
That cat thinks he's fucking above me. I can break his neck in 5 seconds.
Yeah, but cats
I
think
mean,
that
yeah,
you
I
won't
don't do that because I'm
you
not a
don't
fucking
do that.
psychopath, but...
I mean, yeah, I don't.
You that's what it, that's...
Psychopath, but
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, is they act like they're better than you because they know you won't do anything about it. They
Yeah,
know
that's
that
why
they
I
have
fucking
that
hate
right-
them.
They know that they have that above you.
They're not good. Like,
I fucking hate them.
yeah, I don't like cats. It's...
They're
No.
not gonna, like,
That's what it makes fun when you
That's
get
true,
to,
that
like,
is
whack
fun,
'em
I do
off
like
the
doing
shelf, but-
Like when I'm at my friend's house, he has this cat come up and like start trying to fuck with me, and I just hit it with a pillow and it fucks off.
cat come up and, like, start trying to fuck with me, and I
That's what you're supposed to play with cats like that, though. Is what you're supposed to do that with cats, but a lot of people tell you not to. But cats like to play. They're, like I said, they're predators.
Yeah, well, so do dogs.
They're like rough play.
yeah, well, so do dogs.
Yeah. But I think with cats it's more fun.
I don't know.
'cause I don't get.
The thing I like about dogs, like, they could kill you. Like, big ones. They could kill you, but they don't.
They can kill you. Like big ones. They can kill you, but they don't.
They are really smart
Yeah.
about like not.
Well, because they're very good at
biting you.
controlling their power and knowing their own strength for the most part. Like, when they're younger, they're kind of stupid and might bite you and hurt you.
Like when they're younger, they're kind of stupid and might bite you and hurt you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's just a sadness to dogs I don't like.
I don't get what you mean.
I don't get what you mean.
I feel
Feel
bad
bad
for
for
dogs
dogs,
when
I
bad
don't
things happen to them, but...
Come across as like they feel they look they seem
No, dude,
genetically
dogs have
inferior.
tons of genetic advantages.
No, dude, dogs have tons of genetic.
I mean, it's like a fucking pug.
Well, I mean, like inferior in that like their bodies are against them, you know. They were manipulated to a point
Okay,
where
yeah, you're
most
talking
of
like
them
shit
were
breeds, yeah.
Well, yeah, but like the farther from a wolf it looks, the less like
No, like, but like I love like German
Uh-huh.
Shepherds and Akitas and stuff. I love those dogs. Like big, like, yeah, that's the kind of dogs I'm talking
Yeah, I
about,
like those
Corbin.
kinds of dogs.
Little dogs piss me off.
The kind of dogs I'm talking about, Corbin.
well, I like
Little dogs piss me off.
I like German Shepherds especially though because of their superior
Well, that's-
attitude, or like not superior. I mean like and not superior attitude, but sort of like like German Shepherds kind of are like the perfect, or kind of like I don't know like
No, I know what you're talking about. Like, I get you. Like
how do I explain?
they're like they're superior breeding, number one, and number two, they know it.
Yeah.
They know it.
No, but like, look, Kiki is an Akita, and Akitas are one of my favorite breeds because they're loyal. They're like the most loyal breed, but they're also like stubborn and won't do something if they don't want to.
But they're also like stubborn and won't do something if they don't want to.
Like Kiki won't do what she doesn't want to do, no matter what. You have to like force her to do it. Like if you like with a bath, obviously. I mean, any dog's gonna fight it, but like Kiki, like she won't shake or speak or do any of that unless she wants to.
Like, she won't speak or do any of that unless she wants to.
That's why I love Kiki though, because she's got such a stubborn attitude, and she's also kind of lazy and just sits on her ass too.
She's also kind of lazy and sits on her ass too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I like sheepdogs because they're sort of where I kind of associate them with sort of like a lazy, kind of slow.
Yeah, sheepdogs are pretty
Dopey.
cool.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. They like the chill dogs and shit. I like that. And I like those dogs that are like the closest to wolves I don't remember what they're called, but they look
What,
just
like
like
huskies?
wolves.
What, like huskies?
Yeah, it's something like that. But anything like a pug or a
Yeah, Corbin, those
chihuahua
are shit
or a
breeds.
bulldog just has like this. Yeah, but they're like. But it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, well, I guess they kind of have to be alive.
No, I
if they're already
definitely
alive,
wouldn't,
and
but
take their life
like
away, then yeah,
pugs'
they're
lives,
gonna be awful.
pugs'
They're like
lives are endless
pathetic
misery.
creatures.
Like, Pug's life are endless.
Yeah. So then, like, when you see it's like, oh, well, I mean, I might be a jerk because I don't want to give it a home, but I mean,
Look, Corbin, I would never get a
This is-
pug.
I don't want to look at it.
And I certainly would never get a chihuahua.
Yeah. I like the the mug pug.
Yeah. It's a bulldog.
Or is that a bulldog?
Yeah.
There should be a pug because it's mug.
Also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I forgot, I gave us infinite ammo.
Oh yeah, I forgot to give him the ammo.
Do you think low-level
Yes.
schoolyard bullying should be encouraged?
Like, nothing too malicious, but I do think that
Because I feel like
It-
that
it does
actually
help
helps
us, like-
prevent.
Do you think that
I think
it does help us, like,
being excessively bullied is
The right
obviously
amount.
bad for your mental health, but I think that
the
right amount of
Yeah.
bullying is, if anything, actually beneficial to you because it teaches you. I mean, as like needed as to say, being normal is
Yeah.
is beneficial to your life because if you have a certain level of relatability to other people, you have a power with that. Important to have. You have to be likable to a degree to somebody. I mean, that agreeableness is important. I think people should
Oh,
have
yeah,
complete
absolutely.
freedom to be as disagreeable though as they want, of course.
oh yeah.
Oh crap. Dang it, I have 0 kills.
many problems.
But 99 problems.
99
something.
problems and a bitch ain't one. She's all 99 of them. I need a machine gun.
Bitch ain't one. She's all 99 of them. I need a machine gun.
Hey Andy, how you doing?
Hey Andy, how you doing?
Honestly, I kind of think that even people who have criminal records
I agree.
should be allowed to have guns.
Nowhere in the Second Amendment does it say, unless they have a criminal record,
Nowhere in the Second Amendment does it say.
right? The Second Amendment doesn't mention unless
Huh?
they have a criminal record, so I agree.
Second Amendment doesn't mention unless they have a criminal record. So I agree.
Mhm. Also, I don't think that mental disabilities should. I mean, there's a lot of mental
Oh, yeah.
disabilities that aren't like real mental disabilities, so I don't think that people with those problems
Yeah, no,
should
I agree.
not be allowed to have guns.
You know, I agree.
But if somebody's like,
I don't know. That's a
retarded,
tough
they
one
shouldn't
because,
have a gun.
like, again, it does. Again, who are we to take their rights away? You know what I mean? Again, that's a tough one when they're like really disabled.
Mm-hmm.
No,
What
but
happens when
you know,
a
again,
retard panics? Though,
that's
you know?
again, that's a tough one. According to the edit history, the wiki page about you has been around since July 9th, 2021, by the way. Yeah, I saw that in the comments. Both you and a couple other people mentioned that, Andy.
Has Andy checked
I don't know.
the
'Cause,
wiki lately?
we did add a lot to that. Yeah, me and
Yeah.
Corbin took it upon ourselves to expand the wiki for me a bit because they didn't have a lot of the information. So we're gonna probably keep adding to it because I think it's fun.
If he became too big, though, we would have to start restricting.
Yeah, but we don't have
who can
control over
update
that
the
because we're not
wiki.
admins or anything.
Yeah, we would have to become. Well, I think we would be
Considering
granted
it's about me.
that easily.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know Wikipedia doesn't give a shit if it's about you. Like, if Wikipedia tells lies about you, which they do, Wikipedia does editorialize.
Hmm. Is it because they think
it's because
that,
Wikipedia are hardcore leftists.
that sometimes? Oh yeah. That's gonna make
Well, we're not on
saying something
Wikipedia.
on the wiki harder.
We're on Fandom. That's a different wiki.
Oh yeah, it's wiki. It's like a.
Because Fandom is in no way related to Wikipedia. But still, I don't think we
Okay,
should put,
cool.
like, swear words or obscene stuff, because I don't know what the rules are on Wikitubia.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you come from? Where did you
you
go?
go,
Where did you
huh?
come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Be-da-be-da-da-da. Yep,
Well, there I
that's me.
went.
You're probably wondering how I got myself in this situation.
Not really whether I got myself into the situation. Well, it all started when
Oh, god damn it!
Monkey
fucking
Jones
killed
perfected
myself.
that meme. Classic Monkey Jones was really good. That was the end of like offensiveness on YouTube. Was when
It
he
was one of the
wrote,
last straws. Like, there's a lot of people that... And also, like, some of the old edgy people, like, became woke and pussies. You know, like fucking Filthy Frank,
Yeah.
iDubbbz, H3H3.
It seems like most of them do that. Yeah. Oh, thank God I got you. I wonder if iDubbbz feels. I wonder if.
Oh yeah, that's
iDubbbz
become a
feels
recent
quite
issue
guilty.
in the past month or so. Age-restricted videos are now completely blocked on Twitter, fandom wikis, and basically anywhere outside of YouTube website. Yeah. I fixed that, by the way. My first video is no longer age-restricted. Yeah.
Can you still do
I just haven't.
videos?
Well, one of the problems I run
get
into
on
is
that.
it's hard to find scammer numbers that will answer. I also haven't tried in a long time, so that's part of it too. Like, the last time I actually tried was like 2 years ago, I think. Something like that. Which way did they go,
Which way
George?
did they
Which way
go,
did they
George?
go? Oof. God damn you, Corbin. Up yours with a twirling lawnmower. That's a line from Nightmare on Elm Street.
I've been watching. I've been liking a lot. I've been watching that. I've been liking what I've been seeing of that.
Oh yeah,
YouTuber,
yeah, he's cool.
The Hiccup Commie guy.
John Doyle, I think is his name.
Yeah, John Doyle. He, the only thing I haven't, I agree with him mostly, except when it comes
Yeah.
to, like, well, he's obviously Christian, of course I mean, like, I still like...
Right,
like,
and you can
there
and you
are
can
still
agree with
Christian
someone on
values I
things and
like,
not
so,
like
but-
you're not gonna agree with anyone on everything.
Yeah. Also, I like Jordan Peterson, who's not exactly Christian, but uses the Bible to explain
Right.
important
Well, I think
values.
because Christianity was our
Uh,
moral framework, that is a simple way to
like
go
that.
about it.
Mm-hmm. Also, a lot of the Bible is based more on like human nature, though, than what the supposed smart
Yeah.
people believe today, or the liberal intellectuals and smooth talkers, and suddenly nobody has anything to say.
You know, I feel like me and you should make a Sergeant Friends wiki. Like make like a wiki like dedicated to Sergeant Friends,
Yeah.
like not just a wiki page, but a full
Sergeant
wiki.
Friends wiki.
Like, you know, like sergeantfriends.fandom.com or something. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Let me know
Might
when
get
you're done
messed up.
spinning. I mean, that is a pretty neat trick, but...
My screen.
Yeah, I saw the Fugitive Red Eye wiki page got edited by an account called Corbinski Jones. I already knew where that username came from. Yep, and then if you also saw it, was edited by a username called Fugitive Red Eye. Handsome guy, I bet. Oh. I think Corbin got disconnected. Let me see, let me see. He says, I'll be back. I always come back. But dying is such a bitch, yep. Alright, let me invite him back. Are you back? They're watching Death Note in the other room. Hell yeah. Love that show. Oh boy. The connection's being dog shit again. Boop, 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 boo, doo, 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 boop, boo. Round and round the record spins all day. Listen again, it takes you far away. Trying to stop it is futile. You're gonna listen now to my musical doodle. Do, think you control it, but it's way too hard. Every time it plays, it's an electric charge. Trying to stop it is futile. You're gonna listen again to my musical doodle. The song that you ran from is back again. You wonder if the madness will ever end.
What's the matter? Scared of beans, SpaceBoy?
You guys are watching Death Note, huh?
Yeah, we are.
You just started from the beginning?
Michael hasn't ever seen it. Theron's never seen it all the way through.
Yeah. Theron got to like the halfway point.
Yeah, but I'm taking him through it now.
Yeah. Corbin and I were playing Halo, but then his connection bitched out.
Oh, so he's dead now.
Yeah, so now I'm just waiting. I guess I might as well just continue the stream doing
he's
some
back.
He did join, but let's see if he actually joined. See?
Nope, it's not connecting.
I might restart the Xbox. I'll do that real quick. I'll
have a real stream.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll keep the stream going, but I'm just gonna restart the Xbox real quick. Boop, boop, boo, think you control it, but it's way too hard. Every time it plays, it's an electric charge. Trying to stop it is futile. You're gonna listen again to my musical doodle. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Boy, do I love the internet. I like your work ethic, Tommy. It's an inspiration to us all. Why isn't my mic working? Hello? Blah, blah, blah. Huh. This mic isn't working anymore. Hello? Hello? Huh. Hang on, boys. Ah. Oh, the party's glitching out. Oh, it's because I'm not in a party. Ah. Oh, now it's being real fucking weird. I'm going to restart it again. You can still hear me? Yeah, no. The mic on the stream is still working, but my Xbox mic is having problems, so... Corbin won't be able to hear me because of that, so I gotta mess with it some more. Okay, so that's up and running. Let's see. Is it still being weird? Let me turn on the controller. Corbin invited me to a party, so I'll try taking that invite. Okay, where the fuck is that notification? Hold on, boys. Apologies for all the testicle difficulties. I know what I said. Okay, it says connecting on both of our sides. I know Xbox was having some server issues earlier today, so I don't know if this is related. So it is being a little weird. Wish this thing wasn't so shit. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna fire up some Firefight so the stream isn't completely boring. Would you look at that? Hi, Corbin.
Hello?
Should I try inviting you to the game to see if that at least works?
Yeah.
Since the party's still being poopy cacas, as we call it in the technical field.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on one quick second. Okay. Alright. So you're in the game. I guess the party system's just being bad. That's kind of lame. Oh well.
I don't know what.
Xbox 360 has a lot of weird technical issues. I mean, yeah, but this is Xbox One, but yeah, still.
Something I was gonna say about John Doyle, though, is, since he is, like, full, I mean, well, he's not full conservative, but he's mostly conservative. He's not so much libertarian.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely am much more libertarian than some of his ideals, but I do ultimately think he's a cool guy, and I like his videos.
Yeah. Although I think he would think of me as, I mean, like, even though I've been taking morality more seriously, I think he would see me as a bit more.
Maybe. Probably. Hope you're down with some firefight, because that's what I fired up.
Hey, I like it.
Set, start. Tough luck on.
I would say that John Doyle's not as much pro-freedom as I am, but...
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot to give us a Hornet. Okay, I guess we're playing, like, legit firefight. Or should I switch the settings to make it more fun?
Switch the settings to what?
To make it more fun, like, give us, like, a Hornet or other stuff.
Can I have a chopper?
Yeah, there's choppers out there. So if you want me to
Okay.
just leave it, we'll just leave it for now.
Where is the chopper?
Oh, there, you see? Like, there's a brute in it, but yeah. Oh, he just killed me, so there you go. Thing is, the Bible was written so many years ago and the world has changed so much since then. The Bible was written in a much different time period. Their perception is not the same as ours. I mean, that is objectively true, Andy. You're not wrong. That's why people interpret it differently now to match more what they believe in now, which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing. But, like, I ultimately don't think... Like, I think that it's okay to interpret it differently because, you know, death of the author and all that. And I do think that people who use the Bible as a jumping-off point for moral foundations, I think is just fine. Because I think that it's a very good thing to do that, provided, you know, you don't take everything absolute. You know, it's not, you don't take it...
I think...
Good.
I mean, if you followed everything in the Bible, you'd be a murderer. But that's... You know...
But, like, I think that it is perfectly reasonable to follow the good aspects of it.
Yeah. Because, like, every religion has something you can learn from it, I think.
Yeah. No, I would agree.
I think even, like, we should even, like, people need to understand, even people like Hitler, because no person, nobody is so evil that everything they said was wrong, you know?
Yeah, well, no, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah. Also, there's nothing wrong with understanding your enemies as well.
Yeah, that too. God damn it, I died.
5 lives left.
Alright, now it's time to start playing for real.
Reinforcements.
I think the Bible's really right on femininity, though.
Yeah?
Or, I mean, on female nature.
I'm gonna fucking die. There we go. No, I'm good. Ah, shit, never mind. For example, the Bible says something about how humans should be constantly working and productive, even if that's clearly not possible for several reasons, such as taking a shit, eating, and sleeping. I think that's a little too literal, Andy.
I don't think the Bible asks for that, really.
No, I don't think it expects you to, like, go and, like, fucking, I don't know, build a fucking house while you're taking a shit.
Yeah. But I agree with, like, the super...
Productivity?
I believe it. Yeah. The Bible's definitely in promotion of capitalism.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that's because those are things that are obvious, and that's from a time period where we thought more obviously.
Yeah. Where things weren't corrupted by being overly emotional and less logical.
Yeah.
Double kill.
The idea of dangerous ideas is dangerous.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is ironic.
Yes.
Reinforcements.
Start firing. Laser ready.
It's like a lot. There are times where like people disagree with me, and I'll say, I think that's a dangerous idea, but I respect your freedom to express it.
Well, I mean, factually, there are dangerous ideas. If I have an idea to stick a fork in an electrical outlet, that's a dangerous idea.
Yeah. But also, I think you should have the freedom to even stick the fork in your electric, even though it's not good. I think you should have the freedom.
I mean, I guess I do too, but it's not something that I would encourage.
Yeah, I wouldn't encourage it. The same way, like, I think suicide is a right given to every person, even though I think it's a completely idiotic decision. I just think it's one of those things that it's dangerous to tell. I mean, I think it's wrong to tell people what they can and can't do with their lives.
No, I agree, but I also do think that, you know, people should be, you know, if you have like a friend that's going going through that,
Yeah,
you should try to help them.
Yeah, obviously. I'm just saying, you shouldn't force people to do anything really that isn't basic, like don't murder, rape, and steal.
Yeah, but like if someone like comes up to me and says, like if a friend of mine texts me, for instance, and says they're gonna kill themselves, I'm gonna try to stop them. Kind of guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you have somebody that is going to stop you, then you shouldn't kill yourself at all. If there are people that care about you that much, or they really that they're willing to stop you, then you should definitely be thinking about your decision a lot more.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with the argument that people that kill themselves are completely selfish, because there are truly people that have no one and are in situations that are
Sure,
so
I think it depends on the person, but...
Double kill.
Yeah. Like if I had a friend that was in excruciating pain all the time and wanted to die, I would be like, oh, okay. But if it's just like, oh, I'm depressed, it's like, oh, well, maybe you should just, you know, work on that. Because I don't think depression is a good excuse to kill yourself, actually.
I would agree.
That's emotional pain, and all. I think people exaggerate emotional pain.
I think a lot of people do.
I think if we treat emotional pain like this, like it's this thing that never goes away, then it will be this thing that never goes away.
That's a fair point.
Knock it down.
Reinforcements. Double kill.
We got to the choppers.
We sure did. Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper now! You cannot gamble in here. This is God's temple. Get out!
What is that?
I'm pretty sure it's from Robot Chicken, and it's like a sequel to like, or like a prequel to Passion of the Christ, where Jesus kicks all of the gamblers out of the temple. But he's played by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I like in Family Guy, they watch Passion of the Christ too.
Yeah, crucify this.
Yeah, and I like his like place the WWID.
What would I do?
Triple kill.
That's literally what I ask myself every day. What would I do?
But do you ever ask yourself, what would Brian Boitano do?
No.
Yeah, neither do I. What would Brian Boitano do if he were here right now?
Why are those 10-year-old boys thinking about what he would do?
Yeah, he's a fucking ice skater. He'd make a plan, he'd follow through. That's what Brian Boitano did. When Brian Boitano was in the Olympics skating for the gold, he did 3 sub cows and triple lux while wearing a blindfold. When Brian Boitano built the pyramids, he beat up Kubla Khan. No, but then it gets, like, ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, like, they say that he, like, built the pyramids and, like, fought, like, an intergalactic warlord and all this shit.
Well, if he did all that stuff in the South Park universe, maybe I understand how people would think he was so cool.
I love the
I
version...
mean, I'd like him if he did that stuff in real life.
Yeah.
Reinforcements. Killing spree. Double kill.
But honestly, I think it should be. I mean, like, I know it's super. I guess it might be seen as super restricting, but I think kids shouldn't be allowed to be raised without like a typical parenting.
Double kill.
Like, I feel like you need more than 2 parents is a good thing, and I think that. Yeah, it's important to have both the masculine and feminine adult figure in a child's life.
I agree with you that, you know, more like the 2-parent thing and, you know, masculine and feminine. I agree that those are nature and that's how it should be. But I would never say that we should restrict someone. I think that that's a dangerous precedent.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is I don't know how I feel about it. Because it's something that was intended for every person, I think, and so it's a really hard issue.
Sure. Like, I agree with you philosophically, but I also, as a matter of principle, could not advocate anything like being done to restrict someone in that regard.
Yeah, that's where I disagree with Doyle a lot,
One life left.
is that he's for things that seem pretty restricting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially his anti-pornography stance.
Yeah, no, I think that's retarded.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing I don't like about the right, like, especially the more theological elements of the right. They're much, like, there's a lot of them that are puritanical and against pornography, and I ultimately think that's bad.
I understand the stance of getting too much of something is bad for your mental health. Because too much of that is definitely bad, and it gives you these weird standards.
Yes.
And it also makes you more perverted, and it's not good to be overly perverted, I don't think.
Right.
Double kill.
But luckily, I do think that is just one faction. Like, I don't think it's, like, the entirety of the broad spectrum of the political right. I think that that's just one factor of it, which I think is ultimately incorrect.
But I agree a lot with the conservative value of, you know, conserving
Yeah, no, I agree.
what you're doing. I just don't think it should be forced upon anyone, or Because I don't think you should expect people to live by
You can't impose your principles
Like,
on someone else.
yeah. Yeah. Because that is dangerous.
Yeah.
We need to be careful about what we can decide is good and bad, and therefore it needs legal restriction.
Yeah. I think we have a pretty fair line is you draw the line at where it starts literally harming others.
That's why I think like the only thing like I feel like murder, rape, and stealing are the objective evils in my mind.
Yeah. No, I would agree.
But also I agree with but I do when it comes to like black and white worldview, honestly, I've started to completely understand the idea of the world being black and white, and that gray areas are just areas made up of black and white, you know, and within there's something that you can take out, you can take the bad from it, like out, I think, in everything. I feel like if there's a gray area, you can separate the black from the white, and it's no longer a gray area.
That's fair. I'm dead, by the way, Corbin. Oh, no, we have more lives. That's right. I was going to say your last man, but then I remembered we got more lives, so we're okay.
Left.
Also, I like that Steve Ditko adds a lot to objectivism.
I'm dead. Yeah.
Because I feel like, I mean, with
No lives left.
Ayn Rand's views were just expansions of, weren't they Aristotle's views or something?
I think so. I still need to read up more on Randian philosophy.
I need to read more on Aristotle in general, though, since he's a big influence on conservatism.
kill.
Yeah.
Ayn Rand, though, I think perfected it.
Yeah, no, she was a very smart lady.
Double kill.
But that's because she understood masculinity, and she was raised in a time where the importance of masculinity was actually taught to people, and she more than anybody would understand it. Understand the importance of capitalism.
Double kill.
Because of her background, obviously. It's like,
Killing spree.
because she can't, you can't argue with with what you've experienced. And that's something that a lot of people that argue and say Ayn Rand was like selfish and that her like capitalistic views were evil or something like that. But it's like it's easy to say when you didn't live that life.
Yeah.
Also, I like that the philosophy explains how every human desire is selfish in some way, and everything we do is selfish, whether or not we understand it, sort of, and it's better to just embrace that selfishness and understand it.
Yeah. And, like, that's why I like the concept of ethical egoism. Because, I mean, ultimately we are all creatures of self-interest. And the thing is because of that, it is logical. Hey, Burning One, how you doing? It is logical that in that self-interest, that you would do things to help others, because helping others can benefit you, whether either directly or indirectly.
That's exactly true. It's in your best interest to help the people around you that way, because if the people around you are happy and working members of society, that benefits you.
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
What goes around comes around.
It's true. This will be an interesting mix-up.
But I do think John Doyle is right that our freedoms do sometimes make us less free, and that they and that you have to you have to be important about your choices, and that's something that needs to be taught to people more, is that they have a choice in that.
True, but I would never advocate for taking away said choices, again, because freedom is the most important value to me.
People should just be, in general, taught to be more responsible.
Yes.
Gain the lead.
Man, that ball's off.
That was a bad joke. Good luck with this
I have a
generation
ball
being taught
like
to be
that.
responsible. You're not wrong, Burning One. There's a lot of problems nowadays. That is for certain.
And I think most of those problems are caused by female parents.
Yeah.
Ball taken.
Well, females trying to play masculine roles, I think, it causes a lot of it. And also just not having or just plain up not having a masculine figure in your life at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because that has effect on people's mental health and has effect on both people's mental health.
All the Karens in the world? Yeah, you're
And
not wrong. There's a lot
What
of
is it?
Karens. He said, Burning One said, yeah, there's a lot of Karens. Yeah, there absolutely is.
1 minute to win.
And there I go.
Ball taken.
But another thing that makes me angry about the Karen types is that they're the kind of mothers that think they know so much about what their kid needs, but deny their children the masculine presence they need.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why did Norman Bates go crazy?
Yeah. It's true.
Ball taken.
There should be an episode of Sergeant Friends where they go to the Seth MacFarlane universe. I mean, they go to the Seth MacFarlane. They wind up in the Seth MacFarlane cartoon, and they keep having cutaway gags, and people just keep coming up to them and going, "Hey, remember the time? Hey, Sergeant, remember the time?" And then he has to go through some horrible cutaway gag that's not
30
funny.
seconds.
Yeah, here you go.
And then Brian would show up and go, "Ass ahoy!"
Whoa, ass ahoy.
No, no.
No. And then he gets hit by a car.
Ball taken.
Oh yeah, then he gets it like that. That's a good thing.
30 seconds to win.
Jeffrey Dahmer like to play with dog guts, dog guts. Jeffrey Dahmer like to go home with dog guts, dog guts.
Game over.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Jeffrey Dahmer was pretty metal for a gay guy.
Yeah. Okay. So I was just checking something.
I made like a rock, metal, punk, just like all that kind of stuff playlist for like on my YouTube for music for me to listen to. But I like titled it like rock and metal and other hard materials.
Yeah. I really suck at Resident Evil. Well, yeah, so do I, man. I'm not very good at it.
Which Resident Evil?
He just said Resident Evil games, so like in general.
Because of the tank controls?
I don't know. I think that I that's probably part of it. I mean, it is for me, but
Tank controls I have an easy time with since I played a lot of horror games on the
yeah, no,
PS2.
I'm good with tank controls too. Like Devilman the game, I'm used to the tank controls when I play it now. You know.
Mm-hmm. So as a kid, I played a lot of Silent Hill, Resident Evil, and Dino Crisis.
Oh, I love Dino Crisis, dude. Underrated game.
Dino Crisis was awesome, man. It's so expensive.
Yeah.
No?
Even without
I
tank
want-
controls, I suck. No, okay, well that's fair. No, it's not the tank controls that makes him bad, I guess.
What is it about?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. He said even without tank controls, I suck. So there you go.
The hardest Resident Evil game for me, though, is easily is the second one because it literally, like the beginning part messes me up more than anything in the entire game. The hardest part of the game for me is literally where it starts you because they just drop you in the middle of a bunch of zombies.
Fire.
In Resident Evil 2, they literally drop you immediately surrounded by zombies.
Nice.
And you have barely any ammo and you have to run through the
Start.
zombies.
Tough luck.
By the way, Corbin, I gave us infinite ammo and random weapons.
That's pretty dope. That's attractive heroin. Also, John Doyle believes that people should have sex. I mean, like what I mean is like people should
Triple kill.
go out and seduce a woman. Like that people really should do that, and I just don't think
Reinforcements.
it's.
Double kill.
I just don't really. I think it's a waste of time for most people, honestly. I think most men in general would be happier without going out of their way to seduce a
Overkill.
woman. Because then you get. Because then. I don't know, when you get consistent sex, you sort of become dependent on it, and it
Double kill.
changes the way you think and the way you live your life.
Yeah.
And I just don't see why it's worth it, honestly.
Coming at you.
Other than to have kids. Unless you want to have kids, I don't see any point being.
I've only beat Halo Combat Evolved and Halo ODST's Legendary. I don't own any of the other Halos, lol. You can't find Halo 3 anywhere anymore. You can always get the Master Chief Collection. That has it on it. And you can always just, like, buy it online. I don't think Halo 3 is too pricey online. I own multiple copies of Halo 3. Because I have, like, the Steelbook, and then I have my OG copy,
Reinforcements.
which I think has a crack, which is why I bought the Steelbook, because the original one was broken, but oh shit, I died. And then I have my ODST, and then I have Master Chief Collection. I have like 3 copies of Halo 1.
I have Halo 1 for my Xbox 360. I mean, it's not for my Xbox 360, it's for Xbox, but I play it on my Xbox 360.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you still do that?
What is it?
Do you still do that, though?
I can still do that?
I said, do you still do that?
Play that game?
Yeah.
I haven't in a bit since I've been playing this.
I should do another stream where I play it on the original Xbox, though, so I can do the fortune thing again, like I used to do. Because remember I used to start on my Halo streams by doing a fortune, like where you enter the code fortune and it like tells you a fortune, like a fortune cookie.
Huh.
And it only does that on the original Xbox. It doesn't work if you put it in the 360.
Double kill.
So I know that you can't play like the online Slayer on on Xbox 360.
Yeah.
But can you play just regular multiplayer still?
You can't, like, no, me and you couldn't connect online. If you were here, and you had an original Xbox or a 360, you could plug your 360 into my original Xbox and we could play it.
Oh, you run in front of me when I was shooting rockets.
Yeah, no, I noticed
That's
that.
on you.
I've heard Halo 2 came out. I heard when Halo 2 came out, they actually printed more steelbooks than they did regular copies. That doesn't surprise me, because you can find the steelbook of Halo 2 like everywhere. Resident Evil has a lot of games and such. Yeah, it sure does.
I don't think any of the Resident Evil games compare to Resident Evil 2 in my mind, because Resident Evil 2 just has like the, I don't know how to Resident Evil 2 I just think is the best game. Like I feel like it has the best monsters, and I think it has like the best atmosphere out of the Resident Evil.
My favorite is 4, because 4 is the most fun.
It also drastically changed the suit,
Well, yeah.
but I like it. I don't like that it kind of pushed Resident Evil in a certain direction. Because I actually missed the tank controls and like the way the cameras worked in the old Resident Evil games.
What a
gave it
weird
really
thing to
movie
miss.
Quality.
That is a weird thing to miss, Corbin.
The tank controls are not.
And the bad cameras.
The cameras, you think were bad?
Like, all old games have, like, shit camera movement.
Resident Evil 2 and Silent Hill though had cinematic cameras.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. That's why I love it, just because it looks like a B horror movie the whole time.
Did you ever play the Resident Evil light shooter on the PS1? No, I didn't, but I know what you're talking about. That one that, didn't AVGN do a video about it? I think he did, yeah.
Yeah, I love the way Resident, because that was a big thing in the late 90s, early 2000s with horror games, was they all had that sort of movie camera.
I think it just can be impractical, though. And look, another bot! I'll ban it in a second once I get the cover.
Also, I think it makes sense with a horror game because having the controls be harder stresses out the player more, and it makes you more scared when an enemy's chasing after you.
Yes, AVGN reviewed it, and GG Man Lives also reviewed it. Okay, no, I love GG Man Lives. He's great. I found G-Man Lives because, like, he did a review of Moon Man Doom, and he's one of the only people I knew that had the balls to review Moon Man Doom.
Yeah.
I only even found out there was a Moon Man Doom because of Vinesauce Gold, because like he was like doing his he was like streaming like a bunch of Doom mods, and like someone in the chat asked, "When are you gonna play Moon Man Doom?" And he's like, "I couldn't get away with that on YouTube." Whoever hunt down the free man would disappoint me. Yeah, you fucked up my face.
What do you think all the Shadow versions are going to go?
I think it's great. I think the Chapter 1 upload's gonna be great.
I'll just wait until Chapter 2 to to draw more.
That's fair.
Killing frenzy. 2 enemies remaining.
Isn't the Moon Man Doom mod like super racist? Oh yeah, of course it is.
What is it like though?
Like, it's got Moon Man, which obviously is a super racist meme, because you know Moon Man. I've showed you Moon Man.
Yeah, I know Moon Man.
But like, it replaces all the demons with like black people and like Jewish rabbis and stuff. And like, and they all say like really stereotypical stuff, and like, it's pretty over the top.
Postal 2
Oh shit, I died.
exactly what people told me Grand Theft Auto was going to be when I was disappointed.
No
by Grand
lives
Theft Auto
left.
found it.
Yeah, I love Postal too. Mein Leben, yeah? No, but like, in like Moon Man Doom, like, they also added in like that really obnoxious redhead feminist chick as like an enemy. And like, she says shit like, check your privilege and stuff when she's going to attack you.
Check your privilege.
Yeah. I guess that one with like the face like a fucking bulldog. Yeah, you know the one.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Everybody knows that, dude.
Yeah. Big Red. That's literally her nickname in like the online community.
Weapon
Is she even like a famous person, or is it just that one image of her that everybody has?
It's that image. We are truly living in the darkest timeline. Yeah,
Tough
we
luck.
sure are.
Catch on. Round start.
No, but like Moon Man Doom like lets you play as Hitler as well. Like, cause like there's 3 playable characters. There's Moon Man. There's Ben Garrison, who's like that comic artist that people made memes like of his comics being like about like bad things happening to Jews, and like then people tried to say that he was anti-Semitic, and instead of saying no, I'm not, and fighting it, he decided to start putting like anti-Semitic jokes in his comics just to piss those people off.
Well, something that this is gonna sound crazy, but like something I kind of would want to do if I had like a I would want to wear like it's like a channel thing. Is I would want to wear a Hitler costume, sort of. I mean, not Hitler costume, but a Nazi uniform.
That is a good way to get yourself banned fairly quickly, Corbin.
Well, I won't. How about I won't do it on YouTube, but I can find like another.
What, like
thing
BitChute
to
or
do on
something?
Yeah, but what I would do is I would use it as sort of a representation. I would use it mostly to mock people on the
Kill.
left
Cross.
for viewing conservatives in that way, and it would be sort of an ironic representation on how the left views the world.
Yeah, that's fair. There's also H-Doom as well, like Doom as a portal. Yeah, I know about H-Doom.
And also, I would make it perfectly clear that I think that the left is more closely is more like
More like the Nazis than the right.
Nazis. Yeah.
By far.
Also, the Nazi uniforms look cool.
Killing spree. Triple kill.
I got stuck. God damn it.
No lives left.
Like, one thing that I think is that people can see about Nazis, though, is that they act as if they're superior, and I don't think it's right to actually think of yourself as your life as more superior, but to think that you're cool is important. To think that you're
Yeah.
or to think that, or to respect yourself is good.
Random fact of the day, Hitler got paid 2 salaries. He got paid for being Chancellor and for being Reich President. The former Reich President died, and Hitler took both offices and then combined them. The only thing the Nazis had was a very organized army. Yeah, they did have that, and they also had, like, crazy fucking ideas, like, let's build a death ray that harnesses the power of the sun.
Yeah. They also wanted to mate women with... Not mate women with... I mean, he wanted to make 8 people somehow.
Yeah. No, there was a bunch of crazy shit they were into that would have never worked, but it's fucking insane looking into it.
I wish American scientists had the enthusiasm of Nazi scientists.
Yeah, but without the methods, though.
Yeah.
We don't want them
that,
torturing people and
think
doing all that horrible shit.
What science currently says is playing God as a
Yeah.
Because I think there's some things that's like, oh, well, I mean, like, it preserves life. I think we should definitely come up with more preservations of
They were
life.
very into occult things. Yeah, they sure were.
Like, I think if we can, because you know, like the experiments that Russians did on dogs, I think that that's not necessarily wrong. I think it can be done in that.
We're not gonna agree on that one though. Like
no, I don't mean like helpless dogs. I mean dogs that are. I mean like I mean there's a way that could be done ethically.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, you know that like a lot of like our stuff, like a lot of our science came from stuff that like Nazi scientists that like basically came over here and like were basically helped us out with stuff as a way to like get out of not being executed for war crimes and stuff.
Last man standing.
Like you know the only reason we have the space shuttle is because of a German scientist by the name of Werner von Braun, who was a Nazi scientist.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of shit like that. Like you know the Nazis invented Fanta? Like the drink?
They did?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Game over.
I hope all this Nazi talk isn't gonna get my stream a strike. I mean, let's be clear, the Nazis were pieces of shit and we don't like them.
Yeah. They were socialists. I couldn't agree with that.
Yeah, exactly. They were pieces of shit. But...
Also, I believe that all life is... also, I think that anybody that doesn't value the lives of others is a hypocrite, because if you value your own life, you should value the lives of others.
Yeah. America got pretty bad, but... Bad, not that bad, pretty bad, because, you know, for decades, lobotomy was considered a morally good way to deal with mental patients. That's true, that was fucked up. There was a lot of fucked up shit in, like, asylums and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Germans invented a lot of things. Fanta, heroin, Autobahns, the Beetle, yeah?
I just think a lot of what Hitler said and what Hitler did were very different things. You know?
Well, I mean, he said and did terrible things, too, though. Let's be fair.
I'm saying, like, a lot of the things he said and a lot of the things that people liked about him were not represented through his actions.
Yeah. And let's face it, his actions were more important because of all the fucking people he killed.
Yeah. What I mean is that I don't feel that people in Germany who believed what Hitler, that believed in what Hitler stood for, I don't think that those people were necessarily bad people because they didn't understand completely.
Well, the thing is a lot of it was also hidden from the general public. Like, a lot of people didn't actually know what was going on.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Like, any high-ranking party official was probably a piece of shit because they knew.
Yeah.
But, like, the regular citizenry and stuff, you know, they didn't know what was going on. Although, to be fair, I do think that some people intentionally turned a blind eye because there was some stuff that was definitely suspicious that people just ignored and accepted.
Yeah.
And let's also be fair, the anti-Jew stuff was, like, very public. They, like, painted it on buildings and stuff.
Well, I mean, America obviously has its own history with racism.
Well, yeah.
Too, though.
What's super messed up is that the Mein Kampf was sold in other countries, and then after the war started, still the book be sold, but took the copyright for sales.
I don't think there's anything wrong for...
I don't think there's anything wrong with the book still being out there, because I'm still 100% free speech, even though Hitler was an insane, socialist, mass-murdering piece of shit.
Also, I think it's important to,
It's important that bad ideas are out there so that people can criticize them.
Yeah. What I was meaning though is that Nazis had like this big focus on scientific exploration that a lot of that after the Nazis has been wiped out a lot as being considered.
Well, true, but I would say a part of that is because a lot of their practices in that scientific exploration was incredibly unethical.
Yeah. Obviously, but I mean, like, the impact it had has affected science.
I'm just saying it was messed up companies were actively making a profit while being at war with the nation. I mean, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, though, like, the victims of, like, OJ, you know, allegedly in Minecraft, but, no, I mean, here's the thing. I will say this. It is my personal opinion, based on my opinion, that OJ actually killed those people. But when OJ wrote that book, If I Did It, where, in my opinion, he totally admitted that he did it, just as a hypothetical. The victims, again, allegedly, the alleged victims, again, I have to be careful because, you know, legal terms, but I totally think he did it. So, what I perceive the victims, they're the ones who get the profits from it because they sued for the copyright. The Nazis were the first to send a monkey into space? Yeah, they were. Like, I think since OJ's a public figure, I can probably say what I think of OJ. But, like, I still like to be careful with that sort of thing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I thought literally everybody was against OJ now.
Yeah, I think they are.
There was an entire show about how he was... Right?
I think so.
Wasn't there an entire show made about how he was guilty?
I think there... I don't know, like The People versus O.J. Simpson or whatever?
Yeah.
Oof, indeed. Of course, them sending a monkey to space was more or less to see if they could develop an ICBM. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I saw that. The Fugitive Red Eye Fandom Wiki has only made that, that my account has only made one edit so far. Yeah, because I did it all at once. I added in a bunch of shit.
But what I was saying about Russians experimenting on dogs was by experimenting on dogs, they had come close to figuring out how to bring something back to life after decapitation. And I feel like that kind of science could have been helpful.
Perhaps.
And also, I think that's a very interesting idea that it is possible to bring somebody back to life after decapitation. You just don't do it because there aren't a lot of ethical ways to do that.
Well, but how do you get someone to have brain function at that point, though? Because their brain's severed from their body. Like, are you talking, like, reattaching it? O.J. Simpson is a name I've heard a lot, yeah.
I don't know how exactly it works. I just don't know that they had a lot of experiments that did turn out successful where they were able to keep a dog alive without its head attached to its body.
Yeah, but keeping it alive and having it still have cognizant thought are two different things. So I don't know if there's even necessarily a worth to bringing a body back to life if it can't think. You know what I mean?
Well, they also figured out how to bring dogs back after dogs had been drowned, which is definitely something that's scary to think about in itself, is that they were drowning dogs to find it out.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
And again, you know how I feel about dogs. I love dogs, and I don't want anything bad to happen to dogs.
We should be trying to find ethical ways to do these kinds of experiments.
I mean, I would agree if we could find an ethical way to do it without causing immense harm. Like, I'm okay with some animal testing. It just has to be mostly humane.
And I also think people should start acknowledging more that things in science have been done like this, and that it reveals a very large possibility.
The only way you can keep a head alive is if you can somehow constantly feed the brain oxygen, somehow give it nutrients and preserve it, yeah.
Yeah, so even being alive after being decapitated would be hell, probably.
Yeah, I would imagine.
You'd be like attached to you'd be a head on a giant machine. Because that's basically what the dog was a head connected to a machine.
Tied to machines that make me be. Cut this life out from me.
It would be like that. It would be a lot like that. It would be the song 1.
Yeah. Would be hard to speak without lungs, lol. Yeah, it's true, it would.
Oh, dang.
Landmine has taken my sight, taken my speech, taken my hearing, taken my arms, taken my legs. You're winning! Holy shit, I need to pick up my game.
How much am I winning by?
2.
Oh, okay. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh God, please wake me.
God damn it. Even the TikTok logo looks ugly? Yeah, the TikTok logo does look ugly. AVGN sung that song on his Earthbound review. Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Oh yeah. Where he has his eyes, legs, and arms, like, actually blown off by the... What is it in Earthbound? I don't know. Some sort of shifty IGF or something.
It's like taking my arms.
You're on fire.
Why, thank you. No, I mean, you're literally on fire. Oh, Christ! Ah!
No! How are you still going on?
Hell yeah!
How? How is this happening? How does it feel?
You want to see how it feels?
I mean,
Corbin?
I know, because I'm on fire too, but...
You want to see how it feels, Corbin? Here it comes, get ready to die! Have you ever watched I Hate Everything Search for the Worst?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen, like, all the early ones.
Yeah. They're not as fun anymore, but, like, do you remember the one where, like, there was that movie called, like, Robo-Xenos that he watched, and, like, then he found the IMDb page and read the description on IMDb, and the only thing the description said was, "It is a shitty movie about a dumb thing."
I like, those were pretty good videos, though.
Oh no, I Hate Everything's older content was great. Like, I still, like, I haven't really watched a lot of his newer stuff, and, like, he was still good for a minute there, but, like, I feel like a lot of his stuff I'm just not as interested in.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it just got boring for me.
Yeah. But I love his older stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, I Hate Everything did voice work in Hunt Down the Freeman as American Soldiers. Yeah, I knew about that. Like a lot of YouTubers were in that, like Pyrocynical, I Hate Everything. Was Vinesauce Joel in it? I don't remember. Was he? Maybe he wasn't. I don't remember.
How can you kill me and still,
Killing spree.
All right, we're
how do you
tied.
not feel horrible for what you're doing to me?
I learned it from you.
I learned it from watching you. I like the commercial where the kid's on drugs and the dad's like, where'd you learn to do this stuff? And it's like, I learned it from watching you.
Keemstar voices the president in Hunt Down the Freeman? And you're trying to tell me this is a bad game?
That sounds awesome. What? They actually hired Keemstar?
Oh yeah, no, like a lot of YouTubers were in it.
Keemstar though? They actually got Keemstar?
Yeah.
Have they heard of him? I mean, I'm all for it. I think
It was an indie game though, like it wasn't like a major mainstream one.
I just figured it's connected to Half-Life.
Yeah, it is. It's like a spiritual fan sequel to like it's not like it's like a spiritual successor fan made.
Didn't turn out good though.
No, there's a lot of problems with it, but like some of
I
the
saw Pyrocynical's dialogue and it was very bad.
yeah. Well, there's like a line in it that I find really funny though, where this guy's like, "You fucked up my face," because he's like giving this whole speech of all the bad things this character did to him. He's like, "You did this, you did." I don't remember all of it, and he's like, "And worst of all, you fucked up my face."
That game was so bad that they had to make an actual Half-Life 3.
They still haven't made Half-Life 3.
What? They made like a virtual reality.
That doesn't
Half-Life
matter.
3.
That's not Half-Life 3. Corbin, the whole point is they've never no, because there's like 6 Half-Life games, Corbin, but there is no Half-Life 3.
Oh, okay, never mind. I figured it was considered Half-Life 3.
It's not. Indie game that started a fundraiser on Kickstarter, won to 100K, and achieved a whopping $12? Damn. Half-Life Alyx is a prequel. Oh, okay. Well, there you go, Corbin. Checkmate, atheist.
So it's the 0th game?
There's a free mod for Half-Life 1 called Half-Life Echoes, and it's infinitely better than Hunt Down the Freeman, yeah. I watched I Hate Everything's video of hating weird parody channels. Yeah, I've seen that one. The best is when I Hate Everything goes on an automatic thumbs down to a YouTube channel that had no videos on it, yeah? How do you even do that? What's there to, like, there's not a thing to click thumbs down on there. It's been a minute since I've seen that video, to be fair, but... Oh shit, you're winning again.
I'm the winner. Me so sleepy. Nice, real nice. Real nice.
Oh, that's real nice.
Real nice and good.
I got...
You fucked me good and hard.
When a YouTube channel has 1 million subs but has no videos... Corbin, I can't let you win. That's how you win. No!
Ooh.
Stop it. Stop doing that. My, how the turntables? Justin Y is an example of having a lot of subs but no videos. Yeah, I know, I love Justin Y.
Ooh. You've done it and you did it. This is not going well. There we go.
One more kill and you win. So now I'm gonna start playing for real.
For real.
God damn it. Perfect timing. What's the time? It's 9:15. Time to take a bath.
Well, it's 3:42. I think I ought to go.
Okay.
We could probably play again tomorrow or something.
Okay. I'll probably do like a firefight round or something to end off the stream, but I'll let you go, and then I'll just end it off on that.
Alright. Talk to you tomorrow then.
Yeah, toodles. Guess I'm just doing videos for proof that I did my challenge videos in Souls games, yeah? They could have made a joke about Kenny dying from COVID-19 in the pandemic special, but instead they have Kenny getting shot by a tank and dying. I think that's funnier. Like, I mean, did they, like, try to subvert it? And, like, make it seem like he was gonna die of COVID and then just get shot by a tank? Because that would be kind of funnier. I think.
Firefight. Set, start. Tough luck on.
Oh, look, another bot. They put the fear of God in them. Sergeant Johnson, yep. Yo, dude, Johnson's a fucking badass. I love Johnson. He's such a good character. He's the whole reason why Contact Harvest is my favorite of the Halo books.
Triple kill. Running riot. Overkill.
Dude, having a Hornet in Firefight is so overpowered. Especially when you're only playing on normal. Men that survived the flood in all 3 games, only to die to Guilty Spark, yep. Well, I'll see you later. Alright, yeah, see you later, Burning One. Have a good one. It's been announced that the first episode of South Park Season 25 is called Pajama Day. That does not sound COVID-19 related so far, and it might be a breath of fresh air. At least I hope it is. Yeah, me too, man. Don't get blown up, don't get blown up. Come on, go, go, go. That was a close one.
Spectacular.
Tango down!
Overkill. Kilimanjaro. Invincible.
Going down!
Double kill.
Now that was just bad!
Reinforcements. Double kill.
All right. Again, having a Hornet makes this just ridiculously easy. I should have probably put down at least heroic, but you know, I do. Human bean juice, indeed. I think that's what I'll call our next Halo multiplayer stream, is Human Bean Juice.
Overkill. Double kill. Triple kill.
Funny how season 23, there's an episode called Shots where Eric Cartman does not want to get vaccinated, but then season 24, they do South Park vaccination special. Yeah, that's true, they did do that.
Triple kill.
Also, Shots was like in like they like made like a plot hole because Cartman had his vaccinations in Asperger's, but then according to Shots, he's never had any, and it was like that just wasn't true.
5 enemies remaining.
Afraid of human bean juice, SpaceBoy?
Triple kill. Last enemy. Lives added. Weapon drop. Tough luck and catch on. Round start.
I would be afraid of human bean juice, SpaceBoy. Yeah. I mean, are we referring to like literally human bean juice, or are we just actually referring to blood, like Rorschach blood? Because if we're just referring to blood, I'm not necessarily afraid of blood. It depends on the context. You know what I mean? Like if I see like a shitload of blood coming out of my leg, I'm gonna be super freaked out. But like, or like I come home and my room's covered in blood, then I'm gonna be freaked out. But like, If there's like blood dripping from my nose, then I'm not gonna care. You know, like just a bloody nose, whatever.
Reinforcements. Triple kill.
There's an old shooter called Blood. Yeah, I know about Blood. You made me bleed my own blood.
Double kill. Triple kill. Triple kill. Triple kill. Overkill.
Imagine juicing a human being. Yeah, that'd be something.
Double kill.
Going down.
Double kill.
All right.
Hornet is OP. Oh yeah, it absolutely is. I haven't died at all. This is ridiculous.
Reinforcements.
Tango down.
Triple kill.
One down.
Kill. Tacular.
Enemies just don't have the firepower to deal with a Hornet wall. Yeah, it's true. I'm just fucking them up left and right.
Double kill. Reinforcements. Double kill.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Houston, we have a problem. Okay, we're fine.
Double kill. Double kill. Overkill.
What seems to be the officer problem?
Target down.
Triple kill.
Tango down!
Double kill.
I think Black Eye is where we're gonna start running into problems, because like when I have to punch things to get health back, that could be a problem. Look at all the damn enemies.
All right!
Reinforcements. Triple kill. Triple kill.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Damn, jackals can be dangerous. They can stun you. Uh-oh. Don't die. Retreat, retreat, strategically retreat. Oh, no! You know, bringing back the health bar style for ODST was a very risky but smart bet. Yeah, no, I think it was a cool idea. Uh-oh. We have reached a roadblock, boys. I've lost my Hornet. So now I actually have to play for real.
Five lives. Triple kill.
Heads up! Ready, watch out! You will die! I'm going after them! Follow me! Let them run!
5 enemies remaining.
Take that! Special! Take this!
Killing spree. Double kill. Last enemy.
Well, you're boned, yeah. Okay, kick ass. We're good now, boys. Because guess what?
Tough luck, Catch and Black Eye on. Round start.
Black Eye's on now, though, so that's gonna be something. Stop shooting! Stop shooting! Stop shooting! Bad! Stop it!
Double kill. Killing spree. Killionaire.
Dude, Killionaire, hell yeah. I'm all out of gum, exactly. Now it's time to chew ass. I know what I said.
Kilimanjaro. Reinforcements. Overkill.
I'm all out of dicks. Well, there you go.
Running riot. Triple kill. Overkill. Rampage. Triple kill. Killtrocity. Double kill. Untouchable. Triple kill. Double kill. Reinforcements. Double kill.
You seek a doctor.
Double kill.
Yeah?
Double kill. Kill test. Double kill.
In the pandemic special tried to throw in everything of 2020 and of course police tank scene is obvious reference to the George Floyd drama. Yeah, for sure, like, and just like all of the stuff that followed that as well. Like all the crazy riots and stuff, and, you know, the whole debate about, you know, police overreach and stuff, which, you know, that was a whole big thing, wasn't it? You all know my thoughts on that. I did videos on it while it was going on. But, hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion. I don't get the reference. But yeah, no, 2020 had a lot of people acting crazy and doing dumb shit. You know, like burning down a Wendy's and shit, and like taking over the fucking city block. And like a bunch of other dumb shit that people just let happen because they were too afraid of being called racist. Where the fuck is this bridge? '19, 21 was ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, granted, there's been crazy shit already this year, too. And I think that but it's, you know, the 2020 meme was kind of lame. And, like, played out when everyone was like, oh, look, 2020, what a crazy year. 2020, crazy, right?
Alright! Double kill. Reinforcements.
2020 was definitely an interesting one, though. There's a lot of shit that just, like... I think, wasn't it in 2020? Yeah, it was 2020 when I first, like, I lived through my first earthquake, like, that I actually noticed anyway, like, because I think small ones happen all the time that we don't notice, but, like, the first, like, real one, like, woke me up at, like, 7 a.m., shaking the whole house. That's why Kiki's scared of going in her kennel now, because she was in her kennel during the earthquake, and it freaked her out.
Double kill. Invincible.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I thought for a second the fire was coming from the Hornet as if, like, it was, like, gonna blow up, and I was, like, really worried there for a second. Once we beat this set, I'll probably just end the game, though. Because I feel like doing more than a set at this point would be kind of excessive. Especially since there's no real, like, stakes when I'm gonna fuck the Hornet, because it's so overpowered. Dude, they just dropped that Wraith on top of the old one. Hindsight is 2020. That's clever, I like that.
Reinforcements. Double kill.
Oh no! It's all broken and on the floor. Was something I heard in a video once? Oh, okay. God damn it. If it would spawn me in more than one place, that'd be fucking nice.
One life left.
Grenade out!
Going in. I have you covered.
I am Cornholio, I need TP for my bunghole. You are not cool. He's never said that, has he?
No lives
Grenade!
left. Double kill.
Well, there I am.
Game over.
I think you're pretty cool, Burning One. Although burning is kind of the opposite of cool, it's more hot. But I'm not going to call you hot because I ain't fucking gay. But you're pretty cool. Alright. Well, that was something. These fucking new armors are just so bizarre to me. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for tonight's stream, boys. Unless there's a game you guys want me to throw something on real quick. But yeah, nah, you know what? Yeah, no. That's gonna be it for tonight. We'll probably stream tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Toodles.